Please pause for the moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
A tragedy in Boston had an appeal just this morning.
And the 2019 Miss Universe has been revealed, and entertainment is back to update you on that plus more.
And the biggest question on every senior's mind, did we miss the mark for senior quotes? Yearbook is here in studio to tell us about that and more. This is NHSTV Live.
This morning, the Boston Marathon bomber, who was convicted for his role in the terror plot that injured hundreds and killed 4, Tsarnaev began his appeal by asking to cancel his death sentence and stating that he didn't get a fair trial. Previously, prosecutors have argued that Tsarnaev's right to an impartial trial wasn't violated because his trial was in Boston, and the heartbreaking testimony wouldn't outweigh media consumption. These past few weeks, Yearbook has been working on their second deadline for this year's yearbook, and Jay is in studio with the yearbook staff to talk more about what it takes for these deadlines.
That's right, with the first semester pretty much already done, Yearbook has done so much for the yearbook, especially for something, so we just kind of wanted to ask you, what kind of takes into plan. So, but obviously the first thing on everyone's mind, did we miss the mark for senior quotes or did we meet that quota?
We actually met it. We got over 75%, so we are definitely going to have senior quotes this year.
And something that I kind of wanted to bring up is the theme. So can you just say real quick, what is the theme?
Our theme this year is It's Our Thing. It's basically all of the unique things we have here at Northwest that other high schools normally don't, such as our Moses or our signs at games, those kinds of things.
So it's really just kind of like embracing what makes Northwest stand apart from like other high schools, right? Is there any other deadlines like how we had senior quotes in the past that students should know about?
Yes, we have seasonal deadlines where we get our spreads ready and then we send them to Alexis and Ms. Padalaki for them to look over and make sure they're up to quality.
And I mean, can you just kind of talk about with us real quick? What kind of work does it take to get something as huge as the yearbook finished?
It takes weeks to go over different organizations and look into everything that they do, and it just takes weeks to put together a page and get all the information needed.
Well, thank you, and I'm sure I can say with everyone else at Northwest that we really appreciate all the hard work that you guys and the rest of the yearbook team has put into this tradition. So thank you so much.
Thank
you.
Back
to you, Raydon.
Thanks, Jay. Now we know it's been a while, but Ms. Jackson is back for the last edition of Jackson Interaction of this semester.
Good morning and welcome to the Jackson Interaction. I am working on making the Jackson Interaction more interactive. See what I did there? So what I'm asking you to do, students, and staff can do it as well, is we're going to do a little segment called Ask Miss Jackson. And so I'm looking for your questions. What questions do you have for me? You can send those to me via email, and you can find my email pretty easily. It's carrie.jackson@nistx.org. Or you can handwrite a note and drop it off with my secretary, Miss Elise Ponce, and just ask your questions. I'm open to anything. The things that I won't discuss are questions about a particular person. I won't take any questions that are maybe disrespectful to a person or a group or anything like that. But questions that might be pertinent to anybody in the building, on staff, student body, anything like that. I welcome your questions, and I would love the opportunity to talk about some things on here that you're interested in. So send your questions to Ask Miss Jackson, send it to my email, or bring it by my secretary, Miss Ponce, and I look forward to answering your questions here on the Jackson Interaction. Texans, I love you. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you make it a great day.
As winter break approaches, students still need volunteer hours. We have a few places you can go over this break to get those hours in. There are multiple toy drives going on around DFW, including the Don Davis Auto Group Toy Drive on December 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. Colleyville Heritage High is hosting one on December 13th from 5 to 8 p.m. Some places a little more local are the Longview Nursing Home in Justin, where you can volunteer anytime you'd like. And the Justin Food Pantry is also a year-round one, where you can go to get 4 to 6 hours every Tuesday. If you'd like more ideas, go to justserve.org for a list of other places.
Speaking of break, since we're getting closer to our Christmas, our Northwest Varsity Choir went caroling around campus to bring some holiday cheer this season. This morning in the West office, choir met up to sing Christmas classics from 8 to 8:30. If you missed out on today's performance, they'll be back in the East office next Thursday at the same time to spread more holiday spirit before we leave for break. Speaking of Christmas, Mitchell, why are you wearing this sweater?
Okay, well, so pretty much this is the last entertainment segment before, the end of break, because this is the last week of NHSTV before come back next year. So I decided, let's get a little bit festive today. Let's get a little bit fun. And also, since this is the last week and there's no invest, we have 20 minutes long for NHSTV. So I made an NHSTV entertainment supercut. So usually in our entertainment segments, we have to limit our stories to fit time, but today, since we have more time, we decided to make a supercut of all the stories that you need to know. Jumanji Next Level is having early showings tonight and fully releasing tomorrow. This movie, following its predecessor, Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, takes the main crew of characters back into the world of Jumanji, but with different body swaps, new characters entering the world as well. With new entries like Danny DeVito, Danny Glover, and Nick Jonas, this movie is set to be a hit. The cast is solid, the previous movie is solid, now let's just hope this movie can live up to its potential. The next big movie this week is the new Adam Sandler movie, Uncut Gems. In this movie, Adam makes a different role as a charismatic jeweler that makes a high-stakes bet that can lead to the windfall of a lifetime. In a precarious high-wire act, he must balance business, family, adversaries, all on sides of the pursuit of the ultimate win. Honestly, this sounds like a real award-winning movie. And while still on the topic of movies, multiple huge trailers dropped this week, with big titles like the live-action Mulan, the new Ryan Reynolds movie, Free Guy, and the new exciting Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. And oh my Lanta, it looks so good. Much better than that sorry excuse of a movie that we had a few years ago that completely flopped. Like, dude, this new Ghostbusters has some of the greatest Chads of all time, like Paul Rudd of the OG Ghostbuster Bill Murray, which both make appearances in the new trailer. Also, the new Wonder Woman 84 trailer just dropped. This movie looks so good. DC is stepping up. This movie looks like it brings Steve back, who supposedly died in the first one. It brings some new characters in, as well as a new villain, and a whole few hours for the family to enjoy. Okay, I've talked a load about movies, but this is the last one. Star Wars is next week. This movie brings an end to the trilogy and the Skywalker saga. I'm so excited for this movie, but apparently there are epilepsy warnings on it. Walt Disney Studios has issued a warning that their latest edition could cause seizures in photosensitive people. The company issued the statement that alongside the Epilepsy Foundation that the film contains several sequences with imagery, sustained flashing lights that could negatively affect those with photosensitive epilepsy. However, that doesn't mean those with epilepsy can't find out how their favorite characters end the series. It just means some extra precautions, such as having a friend watch the movie first and describe the intensity of certain scenes, should be taken. This isn't the first time Disney has issued an epilepsy warning, as the release of their box office hit Incredibles 2 had a similar statement. Now finally, off of movies, next up, the Miss Universe pageant happened earlier this week. America's continuing its losing streak since 2012, but that's okay, it was still fun to watch. Our lovely host of the show, Steve Harvey, unfortunately had a mix-up awarding people again. Come on, dude, man.
It's not Philippines, it's Malaysia.
Okay, well, let me explain something to you. I just read that in the teleprompter. Y'all gonna quit doing this to me. I can read. It said now they trying to fix it now. See, this is what they did to me back in 2015. Played me short like that.
Just kidding. Steve Harvey did no such thing. Everyone thought Steve announced the wrong name when he said that Miss Philippines won the costume contest, but he was 100% justified. The teleprompter said so, the live production team said so, and even Steve said so. So the real person at fault here was Miss Malaysia, Shweta Sakon, who jumped the gun on her lines. Good job, Steve. You did the right thing. Love you. Now on for the top 3 winners of the pageant. In third place is the second runner-up, Sofia Argon from Mexico. The runner-up being Madison Anderson from Puerto Rico, and the overall pageant winner, Miss Universe herself, Zozabini Tunzi from South Africa. Congratulations to these beautiful women in this pageant. Off of that award show and on to the Golden Globes. Golden Globe nominees were announced this Monday. Monday. Netflix absolutely swept the competition. Holy moly, the Best Motion Picture, which is the biggest award of the show, has the following movies as its nominees. If you can tell from this, Netflix, as I said, destroyed with 3 of the 5 movies being Netflix made. Good job to them, but I'm still rooting for the Joker movie. Irishman, though, will most likely win the Best Supporting Actors with Al Pacino and Joe Pesci. Next up, a meme page that has been hitting Main Street. NHS__memes is a new meme page with a load of promise, reaching about 80 followers in a matter of 2 days. This has funny, relatable content, so make sure to go and check it out. Who dat? The IGGY, well, she is rumored to be pregnant 6 months with Playboy Cardi's child. It would be the first child for both rappers. People close to the couple are saying that they are about 6 months in. They don't know when they'll become public about it or if it's a boy or a girl, but they do know something is up. I'm going to say this, though, she does not look preggo. She looks as thin as a beanstalk. And finally, a bit of sad entertainment news. Snooki is leaving the hit reality TV show Jersey Shore. To commemorate her on this, we have found and created a little video of some of her best moments. Hope you guys enjoy.
The plumbers are here, finally. The fat one is actually kind of cute. I have no idea what this kid's name is, so might as well just give him an ugly name. My ultimate dream is to move to Jersey, find a nice, juiced, hot, tan guy, and live my life.
This brings tears to my eyes. I won't cry, though. You will be missed, Snooki.
Thanks, Mitchell. The well-known cookie dough brand Pillsbury has announced that they made a pre-made cookie dough with the marshmallow cereal Lucky Charms. This cookie dough was available yesterday at noon in stores such as Walmart. If you're a fan of Lucky Charms, make sure to watch out for this product on the shelves. If you'd like to participate in Stuco's Toy Drive and Blanket Drive, make sure to bring your items to room 636 by December 20th. All toys and blankets will be donated to those in need this holiday season.
And teachers, if you have an announcement that you would like on NHSTV, you can still submit them through the Google Forms sent at the beginning of the year.
On tomorrow's show, we have a fun way to get your PE credits and your weekend weather.
Thanks for watching. Have a great Thursday, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.